This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
It is officially a scorcher in Adelaide today, hitting the 40-degree mark almost.
Wow.
And summer has arrived everywhere today. It is an absolute brilliant Friday. Got so much to discuss. First up, Katie Price, the ex of Peter Andre, who's rumoured to be on The Masked Singer this year, but he wasn't. Her bum filler has leaked live on stage where she was hosting a podcast, doing a live podcast. Can you imagine? You could see it through her dress.
How grim is that? And how much must she have in there for it to leak out? Like, your bum can fit a lot of junk in the trunk.
Thank you so much for asking. It was 500 mils. And
Wow.
I know that because she filmed the entire process on Instagram to post. So, hashtag paid post. It has been a great week, probably full of many embarrassing moments. Say g'day to me and tell us your embarrassing moment. It could have happened this week, could have happened historically. My boobs have leaked live on air, on live television.
On the circle?
Yep.
Is there footage of that? I've never seen or heard about
No,
that.
there's no footage anywhere of the circle. It was like a fever dream. But yes, my boobs have leaked out of control on live TV. Can you beat that?
Chrissy's Say G'day.
We have got a pile of Amazon Alexa Autos. You put them in your car. How fabulous.
We love an Alexa.
And we're asking you, what embarrassing thing has occurred in your lifetime off the back of Katie Price's bum leaking live on stage? It was out of the skin, I guess. It was filler.
It was filler. That sounds real grim.
It wasn't poopy. Hey, Carmel, what happened in Italy to you?
Oh, hello, Chrissy. Hello, Jack. Love your show and look forward to it every afternoon.
Oh, good on you,
thanks,
Carmel.
Carmel.
You know, I've never met
special
met a bad Carmel. They're all good women.
Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Chrissy, I just wanted to say, when I was 19, I went on a family holiday to Italy to see where my parents were born. And we went to Naples and we were on a bus ride. And I was standing next to the bus driver because it's standing room only. And with those winding roads, I just had lunch. I vomited all over his beautiful blue shirt.
Oh, no.
But then the thing that happened was a little country fair was on.
Yeah.
And I went to it and he recognised me and he was wearing the blue shirt.
What, with your penne Alfredo all over it? Oh, Carmel. Mate, we're going to send you this Amazon Alexa Auto, but maybe I think you better send it to that bus driver and he can enjoy some tunes in the vehicle. Heather, what is the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you?
Hey, Chrissy. I do embarrassing stuff all the time, but the one that stands out is when I was 15, I was at a new school in their term one. We went camping and I was going rock climbing and I was wearing white tracksuit pants. So everyone else that went ahead of me, everyone was cheering them on. They're like, yeah, put your hand here, put your leg here. And then when I got up there, it was just cricket.
No.
And when I got down,
No.
my roommate that I was boarding with was like, I just got to let you know that you've got your period.
No!
So I was rock climbing with my period for the first time in white tracksuit pants at a new school when I was 15.
Heather, this cannot be beat.
No, that's the worst activity to be doing when that happens because you are on full display.
You know, Heather, where I was right before the show was a trauma massage, and I reckon you're going to need one. That memory is locked in your shoulder. I am going to be talking to you about my how my trauma massage
Trauma,
went.
as Jamie Lynn Spears said.
Trauma. No,
Jamie Lee Curtis, sorry.
Yeah.
Trauma.
Rhiannon, you can finish it off. I don't think you can beat Heather in the white pants on the first term of school.
I used to work in aged care and I had a woman who was walking with me and took an unexpected fall and she automatically just kind of grabbed me to save her fall, but she assisted in ripping my nipple piercing out.
Ow!
And then were you bleeding from the boob through the shirt?
I was bleeding and my automatic response was to kind of grab my boob and kind of get it out and I just it was a mess.
Oh, my God. Lucky your reaction wasn't to punch the old woman because that's what happens sometimes.
Legit. Did you have it re-pierced, Rhiannon?
I did have it re-pierced, yes.
Oh,
and they did
yeah.
it for free because I told them.
Yeah,
yes.
because it looked like beef tartare at that stage, I'm sure.
You've got an Amazon Echo Auto with Alexa Rhiannon.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
It's Chrissy time at Priceline Pharmacy, and you're sure to find a little something for everyone, from fragrances and gifts to a new party look.
Give great gifts, feel fab, and love paying less. That's the Chrissy spirit.
Head in store or online at priceline.com.au.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Now I'm going to talk about T-Swizzle, Taylor Swift, my queen.
Everyone's gone nuts again today trying to get
Of
tickets.
course they have. So 13 24 10, do you live with an insufferable Swiftie / Swiftocrat, and have you had enough? 13 24 10, give us a call. It's like a helpline, isn't it?
Which is rare that we're doing it for the people that are struggling, given you are one of those people.
Because I imagine it must get too much, as it has for this husband in America who has just made his own version of a swear jar.
Okay.
And written on the swear jar on their countertop, you know how they say that in the States?
America.
On the countertop is a handwritten note that says, "This is the Taylor Swift jar. Every time you mention Taylor Swift or Travis Kelce, it's 25 cents. It's a 25-cent fine."
Oh, that's nothing. You got to make it more than that to deter people.
Oh, you obviously don't listen with... You obviously don't live with people that are obsessed with Taylor Swift. 25 cents, that is at least a couple of dollars a day, at least.
Yeah, okay. How much do you think you'd be throwing in if your kids did this to you?
Well, I've had to settle it down because part of being a Swiftocrat or a Swiftie is that you do need to measure your enthusiasm.
Yeah.
And you need to be empathetic to people around you that maybe, you don't share it. But then when you have a fellow Swiftie in the house, like I do with Peg, I got her. She wasn't. She started off as a Taylor Swift naysayer.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you'd just always loved her too.
No, eye roll. Ugh, folklore again. Kill me. Not anymore. But she's gone back to origins, right? She's a proper Swiftie.
Right.
And every morning when I drive her to school, we're kind. We wait until her brothers got out of the car to go to school, and then it's just her and me. We listen to this song over and over.
And he says, how long is the swimming doors? Sneaking out late time, when we're on the phone and you talk
listen
real
to her.
slow, 'cause it's late
And your mama don't know.
Our song
This is
We-
awful.
It's so brilliant. It's from the original Taylor Swift album when she was like 7 years old.
The reason she's successful now is because she stopped churning stuff out like that.
Stop it.
Awful.
It is heaven and we love it, but we would be racking up at least $10 a day between us in this jar. Amy, are you? Is it your daughter who's obsessed?
Yes, like crazy. She's always, every day, practicing her singing, especially Blank Space. That's her favourite.
Blank Space is a great tune. Has she got tickets to the concert? I just want to preface this with, I don't have any to give away. It was just a question.
No, we tried this morning but couldn't get on.
Oh, God, it's happening again. Is it the waiting room?
No, it's completely sold out now. They've reached capacity.
Oh, of course.
They would have been shitty on the side anyway, Amy. Don't worry.
Take her to the movie. It's a fabulous, fabulous facsimile. Jess, your sister.
Hi, yes, my sister goes crazy for Taylor Swift. If I have to listen to All Too Well, 10-minute version, one more time, I'm going to cry.
When you say you're going to cry if you listen to that masterpiece ever again, I think you mean I'm going to throw a party for my ears, because that is a magical song.
10 minutes is too long for a song. No one needs a 10-minute version of a song, Taylor.
Yes, they do.
They don't.
There's a lot of story in that about Jake.
I know, but my attention span doesn't last that long. How
I'm
self-entitled.
going to strangle you with the scarf.
Who am I? A queen in the kitchen? Could be. Now find your queen vanilla in the baking aisle to discover how a little queen does wonders in your bakes.
What's my name?
Who is it? Chrissy Swans. What cake am I?
Kim, have you been living under a rock, or are you fully across the fact that I had a birthday recently and I'm still not ready for it to be over?
No, I'm not living under a rock, and I think you should celebrate your birthday for as long as you desire.
Did you hear that, Jack?
I'm all for it.
I've got another week in me at least, Kimmy.
Tom
at the minimum.
Tom said to us today, should we throw out those 50 balloons in the office?
No.
I said no. Keep them.
Keep them.
He wanted to breathe in the helium.
Now, Kim, my sister made me a big pile of old-fashioned jelly cakes, and huge. There might have been 60 or 70 there. And
Wow.
I am going to give you the sad information that last night I finished the last one. They have officially gone.
But at least you got to enjoy it.
I did. We all did. Mum came over and it wasn't to see me. Let's put it that way. All right, Kimmy, let's get you $1,000 for this gorgeous Friday. Beautiful weekend ahead, which you can blow this money at a fancy store near you.
Yay!
5 clues, starting with 1,000. If you don't get it the first time, it goes down to 400.
And Kim, it could be a cake or it could be a dessert. It's not specifically a cake.
It's just something yummy.
Okay.
Clue number 1 for $1,000 cash.
I didn't originate in Australia, but I sure am popular here.
Didn't originate in Australia, but I sure am popular here. Maybe a wild guess would be a Lamington, even though it is Australian.
No, but that is a great guess.
Clue number 2 for $400 cash.
I'm mostly sweet or like neutral flavoured, but I can be savoury.
Mostly sweet, but can be neutral.
And there's also a savoury incarnation.
It can't be sticky date pudding, no.
No.
Clue number 3 for $300.
Americans call me a biscuit.
Oh, do they?
I had one on the Disney cruise. A biscuit.
Oh.
Fabulous.
They always have them in the boxes at the MCG. That's the only time I eat them.
And it's like a biscuit, so it's not a cake, but then they have biscuits with their... Similar to like a... Oh, sorry.
Clue number 4 for $200 cash, Kim.
There is sometimes a little debate about how to pronounce my name. And,
That's a tricky one.
And what order the toppings go on these things.
I'm totally lost. Sweet and savoury. No, sorry.
Clue number 5 for $100 cash.
I am best enjoyed with jam and cream and a cup of tea.
It's gone.
It's a scone. Oh, it's all so clear now, Kimmy. Well, you've got $100.
Yay!
Good on you, lady.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's Clickbait.
Nicki Minaj has appeared on the cover of Vogue. This is impressive.
She looks magnificent.
She is magnificent. She's not what you expect, Nicki Minaj, and that's what I love about her.
I really agree with that because I
Yeah.
was doing a lot of reading, and since having a kid as well, she was saying she's sort of changed a little bit. She's not as naughty and wild as she used to be.
Yeah, she's got some real depth and gravitas. And she's naughty as hell, which I love. Anyway, she looks amazing on the cover, and she's, as part of the deal, I would say, she's had to appear on a podcast. And here are her answers
Yeah,
to
she's
the
done
questions.
73 questions, yeah.
Yes.
And what is the one song with 100% certainty that'll make you cry?
Hello by Adele.
I may have a feeling I know the answer to this one, but what was the last great movie that you watched?
Barbie.
What is your go-to takeout order?
4 wings and some french fries, hot sauce and ketchup.
Yes! I want the answers to all of those questions from everyone I ever meet, ever. What's your favourite delivery?
It has to be fish and chips, always.
Really?
Yeah, like my
I feel
go-to.
like that's too high risk. It comes soggy. I'm nervous about that.
No, see, my fish and chip shop's close, so I'm okay.
Yeah,
What's
that is
yours?
smart. My favourite home delivery would be a roast chook. I know it's daggy. You can get roast, yes, and they're delicious and healthy, and it's a whole bird. I've got to feed so many people. Another interesting question in that was, what song will always make you weep? God, I love a song cry, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. Interesting that hers was Adele Hello. Like, out of all of Adele's songs, you could go so much sadder.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Mine is, and without fail, it hurts my heart to hear it. It's Tenterfield Saddler by the great Peter Allen.
Time is a traveler, Tenterfield Saddler, turn your head.
I've got goosebumps. It's so sad.
I've never heard it.
What?
I think I
see kangaroo up ahead. It's so
It is beautiful.
melancholy and Oh, and it tells the story. Oh, God. You've got
You can start crying on me.
I could. It just does something. Look, I'm goosebumpy everywhere. It's so sad. What's yours? Something by Avicii?
No, it's actually a cover of that Higher Love song that my friend Maddie walked down the aisle to.
Think about it.
Oh.
There must be a higher love.
I feel like...
Down in the heart, hidden in the stars above.
James Vincent McMorrow. It's his cover.
Life is wasted.
I imagine this would be very difficult to sing, not unlike... not unlike Fred again.
Fred again.
Try and sing it. Try and sing
adore
it.
you.
You love this song. You sing this song.
Don't.
Go on, do it.
I'm not singing Higher Love.
Do it.
No, I'm not.
Do it.
I can't do it.
Do it.
Try to proceed. What could be?
Hey, that's not bad. I'm sure this is used. You sound like a balloon that's being stretched at the entrance. What are we talking about next? Oh my God. A pub owner has been left disgusted after a customer put her own hair in the food after she'd almost finished it to get a refund. This is such bad manners.
Savvy, I call it.
But I think we've all done terrible, shameful things like this when we've got no money.
I agree. Don't look at me like that. There's a thing I used to do in high school, maybe, is when you'd order fast food and the chips would come and you'd eat half of them and you'd go back and you'd say, oh, you didn't fill them up all the way. I'm going to have to get another.
Listen, now that we're confessing, I don't want to make you feel bad, so I'm going to add one. Once I was the lunch monitor at high school and the primary school, and the only reason I did it was because the route back from the tuck shop to the classroom, there was a little cutaway tunnel, and I would take the basket there and take what I wanted from other people's lunches
You did.
and then go back and get it later. So we all do things that we're ashamed of.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Around this time yesterday, I told you that I may be late to work today, Jack, because I was heading in for a trauma massage before the show. I arrived. The first thing you said to me was, what? You look snatched.
Snatched. Yeah, your face looks snatched.
I mean, it could have been a very high bun that I just put my hair in, but I like to think that I have released all my trauma, but I'll be talking more about that before the end of the show.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
Taryn and Michelle, you are the players today.
Hi.
Hi. Are you enjoying the warm weather wherever you are?
Yes, I am.
I know, it's so good, isn't it? Make sure we can put some sunscreen in that bum
Aren't
bag.
you guys up and about for a Friday?
Sorry.
Okay, all right, let's get this going. It's the best of 5. Your names are your buzzers. Can you give us a buzzer check?
Michelle. Karen.
Very good. First person to get 3 correct will walk away with a money can't buy Chrissy Swan Show bum bag. I might put some tequila in there. What do you think?
Question number 1.
Which star sign has a lion as a symbol?
Michelle.
Yes,
Karen.
Michelle.
Leo.
Yes. Now, I reckon I've just worked out why you guys are so quiet. I think you really want this bum bag.
I would love it.
Yeah, see?
Who got that one right?
See, Jack? Michelle did. Question number 2. Grand Central Station is located in which city?
Michelle.
Taryn?
New York.
New York City, correct. Number 3. Which Australian pop star dropped this hit called Ghost?
Taryn?
Lee.
Yes, the great Ricky Lee. She's coming up soon. She's going to be on Cloud 9.
I think it's her birthday today as well.
Oh, God. I'll have to send her a text of my rude bits. Question number 4. What is the Italian dish risotto primarily?
Michelle.
Yes, Michelle.
Rice, arborio rice.
Correct, arborio rice. Or carnaroli, if you get a bit fancy. That's 2 apiece, I
This
believe.
next one is for the win, ladies.
This is hard, ladies. If you get this, you're really going to earn this limited edition money can't buy bum bag and a shot of tequila and a taser. Which female rapper calls her fans barbs? I know it's hard. I didn't know this.
Just guess a female rapper if you know one.
Cardi B. Oh, Michelle. Sorry.
No,
Cardi B.
no.
Good
it's not.
guess.
It's Nicki Minaj. It was either one or the other. Question, here is another tiebreaker for you. In the human body, what is the more common name of the patella?
Michelle.
Yes, Michelle.
Kneecap.
The knee, yes. Well done. You got that bum bag.
Woohoo!
Now they're alive.
Now they're alive.
That's what I needed, some energy.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
You may notice that I feel like I sound a bit nasally. And that is new because I am fresh from a trauma massage.
I've been so excited to hear about this.
I know. I've actually got a message here from Courtney, which I just opened up before the mics went live. And Courtney says, I am absolutely itching to hear about this trauma massage. Well, itch no more. It was amazing. Now, first of all, I want to talk to you a little bit about trauma because when I was growing up, trauma was like something that you got from a serious car accident.
Yeah.
Or if you'd fought in Vietnam. Or like, you know, if you'd been shot in a bank robbery.
It was saved for more severe situations compared to how I use it now or how we use it.
Exactly. I mean, when we go to the fridge and there's no Diet Coke, trauma. And that's probably not trauma, but it could be because trauma is very personal and it doesn't have to be a massive injury or a terrifying experience. All of our little things that happen to us are trauma if you think they are. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So like I'm sure that something happened to you in art school that the next person in the class, it wouldn't have affected them, but because you are you can't talk about it. Yeah. And apparently what happens is all these little things, like for example, the time that Mum made me go to school in a uniform about 6 sizes too big because I forgot to put my washing out, right? It was the most embarrassing moment of my life. And I remember people pointing and laughing. Someone else wouldn't have registered.
No.
But I believe today the trauma massage therapist pressed a part on my shoulder that released that trauma memory.
So it's a full body massage, right?
Yes.
Was there any specific points or parts for you that were interesting or that stood out for you?
Well, yes, because normally when you go to a massage, you go, oh, my hip's a bit sore or my feet are sore or can you give me a hand massage or whatever? Because you're talking about parts of your body that hurt. When you go to a trauma massage session, you don't know where you've stored all these horrible things that have happened to you. And look, full disclosure, some pretty tough things have happened to me in my life because I'm 50 and that's life, right?
Yeah.
Not just this silly uniform example, but some heavier, deeper stuff. Anyway, I don't know where I'm storing it. They don't. The memories don't tell you.
No.
Yoo-hoo,
I'm in your shoulder.
I'm here, but when he got to my shoulder, oh my God, my muscles were rippling like, you know, the sand at Cable Beach when it's just like
yes.
boom, boom, boom. And when you drive over it, it's bump, bump, bump. That's what my shoulder felt like. And it was excruciatingly painful. But I feel so good. And when he'd finished, I arrived, I was quite scared. When he was finished, I was like, what have you done? What sort of devilry has just occurred in this patchouli smelling room? I was mad for it. And I told him, you're going to get sick of seeing me. There may or may not be an AVO against me very soon. Of course, I've already booked in for my next appointment. 10 out of 10, recommend. It's like no other massage I've ever had.
You're going to run out of trauma.
I'm going to run out of
You're going to have none left. Next, we're going to do Chrissy's correspondence. It's not too late to slide into our DMs at The Chrissy Swan Show.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
I'm going through our locked bag.
Chrissy's correspondence.
God, I love this part of the week. I love it.
Same.
I love it.
I like
so
it when
much.
people are mean.
I do too, and don't worry, there's a couple here that fit that brief. But first of all, one that most certainly is not mean, Joel Creasy's mum, Jenny. Joel's coming up in just a few moments with the Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. But in the meantime, the legendary Jenny Creasy.
She slid in.
She slid into my DMs. Hi, Christy. She's very fancy. Hi, Christy. Thanks for the Last Stop Larimer tip last week. Terry and I watched it last night. What an incredible story and really well told. Quickly followed by Chrissy, stupid spell check.
I hate how Apple does spell check you to Christy. It's rude.
I know. And I do take it personally. On the way to school this morning, me and Peg and Kit thought we saw Fran. We haven't.
Because she does live in Victoria now.
I know. She lives in Victoria. It wasn't her, but, I mean, look. We wish. Amanda has emailed our reception with a question that I am sick of answering. Hello, I'm so tired of seeing and hearing about keto gummies. Did Chrissy lose weight during using these? I've got nothing to do with keto gummies. Please, a community service announcement. Do not be hoodwinked. There is one photo of me doing the round where they've played with my face. I look possessed. They've like ramped up my teeth. And like I look like a witch.
It's really scary how frightening some of those AI ads are.
I know.
Because people are believing it. And who are they giving their money to? Do not buy them.
My favourite one is the one of Koshy that's been beaten up really badly. Or Richard Wilkins in a park being
handcuffed.
They're so silly. Do not believe them. Do not believe them. And certainly do not give them your money. Banana slid in to the Chrissy Swan show DMs and said, guys, we need less song, more Swanee.
That's a good slogan.
Coming at you, Banana. I love it.
We should back that on a billboard.
Now, last week during sweeping statements, which we do every Thursday,
You nailed it.
I said in sweeping statements that everybody wheezes in the shower and everybody swallows gum. Well, apparently not.
I do not.
I stand corrected, and I do believe you. Benny Benno says, I'll piss anywhere, but what kind of psycho swallows gum? Someone sent me a message just before saying, you do realise that there's plastic in chewing gum. So I think my swallowing days are over. But the thing is, my mouth just does it without my permission.
Maybe this is why you have so much trauma in your body. It's all the gum built up in your gut.
Maybe that's what the bumps were on my shoulder.
It's chewed up 5.
But I love this. Helen says, why do ridiculous Chrissy Swan things such as this pop up on my Insta news feed when I don't follow her or what she's on?
Well, the algorithm likes her.
The algorithm is giving that to you, Helen, and I apologise. It could also be because I'm bloody everywhere, and you can't run and you can't hide, Helen. Let's finish with Shelley, who I tried to engage with and find out what she meant, but she ghosted, much like Ricky Lee's new single.
Oh, good reference, Swanee.
Thank you. Shelley wrote to me, Chrissy, try and be natural. Not over the top. Someone's got a copy of my reports every year since prep.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And I promise today's the day I'm not going to talk over this opener.
Find a little something for everyone this Chrissy at Priceline Pharmacy. Gift well, feel fab, and love paying less all Christmas long. That's the Chrissy spirit. We're giving you Chrissy's favourite things. It's Chrissy's favourite things.
Oh, I nearly did in that break. Now,
well done.
This is how Chrissy's favourite things works. I have sashayed around my local Priceline and I have filled up stuff. And I'm giving it to you, Joe.
Oh my God! Thank you so much, Chrissy.
I know. Now, I can tell from the zing in your voice that you love yourself a bit of wellness. So I've put together a wellness warrior pack. And in there, magnesium bath crystals.
Heaven.
A balancing serum. And, of course, my personal favourite. I put it in every single hamper I make. The body foam from Sunday. It is delicious.
That is the best. I love that stuff. I need a little zen in my life.
Of course
perfect.
you do.
Thank you, Chrissy.
We all do leading up to Christmas. Get into Priceline and fulfill everybody's Christmas wishes.
The good news is we're playing this game again next week, so make sure you register your details on the Nova Player app or on Nova FM.
Chrissy's clickbait.
Kim Kardashian does have a tattoo.
What?
I have been living in denial of this fact. I always thought that you never put a sticker on a Bentley, which is what she has been known to say about putting a tattoo on her body.
I've always thought that you don't have tattoos anywhere.
No. Honey, would you put a bumper sticker on a Bentley?
Well, that was before she was on Saturday Night Live. She left Saturday Night Live and did this.
The night of SNL, me and all my friends got matching tattoos and everyone got them on their hands. And I was like, there's not a shot I will get a tattoo.
Holy shit. Holy shit. It doesn't hurt, Kim. It doesn't hurt.
But I finally put a bumper sticker on a Bentley. But no one knows, no one sees it, I forget. But every once in a while, I'll be flossing my teeth and I'll see like black and I'll go, what's this black?
That was a big night for her because that was also the night she met her hot boyfriend, Pete Davidson.
I would have thought straight after that episode she would have gone and hooked up with him in a toilet backstage,
my
not gone and
God.
got a tattoo.
Sounds very rude. How dare you?
Well, they were kissing on that magic carpet. I thought they would have taken that backstage.
I know, but I mean, is there ever like a bigger indicator of a midlife crisis than on the same night that you meet your hot new young crazy boyfriend that you also go and get a tattoo?
And in your mouth? It's in her mouth.
I don't reckon that would hurt very much.
Yeah.
I don't reckon it would. I think she was wise.
And I think the recovery time in your mouth's fast because of all the saliva and everything
Correct.
going on.
I know, it's the old wives' tale, which I think is true, that the mouth heals quicker than any other part of the body.
Good on you, Kim.
Let's move on to Harry Styles, who I love, obviously. He can do no wrong. Either can Kim, aforementioned Kim.
Mhm.
I'm fine with this tattoo because Kim did it. Harry Styles has shaved off his divine hair. He's now sporting a full buzz cut like a 1950s Marine. And, of course, it looks amazing.
It looks elite. And I'm kind of mad because I was considering shaving my head off for summer, but I'm not doing it now because Harry looks so good.
Oh, I thought you might be doing that. I had a vibe.
Because I was going to bleach it again, but then I'm like, nah, I'll just do a buzz cut. But no, I can't top Harry.
You absolutely can. You can.
You reckon?
Yes. And boys' hair grows so quickly.
True.
You could have it back into something else in a few minutes.
I think he was due for a freshen up. Good on him.
I agree. And I think he looks fabulous and he can do no wrong. We are out of here for the weekend. Big happy birthday to Ricky Lee. Don't forget to keep her in your hopes and prayers. Her new song is out today. What an ultimate birthday gift.
Ghost.
Have a gorgeous weekend. We'll see you Monday.
Bye.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.